Hey guys, so I figured I'd hang out with you guys for a minute. I'm off today, so I got the kids off to school and I actually went back to bed. And I slept about 8:30 and then I was like, you know, I need to get up and get a shower. So I got a shower and then I'm just hanging out here. I've got to go to a mandatory meeting at work here around about, I can go at 1 or 2, but I'll probably do it at 1 o'clock. So those smoothies that I got a while back, I never even tried until like now. I'm like, you know what, I need one. I just need to lose weight. I need to do a lot of things because I'm getting my weight's getting out of control. It's not really bad, but I can feel it within myself, like overweightness feeling, and it sucks. It's just, you know, part of getting older too, really. Your metabolism like slows down so much. I'm like, no, this stuff ain't gonna keep going more and more. I'm gonna keep losing weight, hopefully. This is really good, but it's real sour, like so sour. So this is gonna be my breakfast today, guys. And I keep getting these stupid notifications on my phone. Okay, somebody called and I got cut off again, guys. So, like I said, I'm eating this smoothie here because I need to lose some weight. And I thought this morning, well, that would be a healthy breakfast, you know, for me. It's actually pretty good. The more you eat it, the better it is, I think. It's giving me a pretty natural color for my lips. But anyways, I figured I'll let y'all hang out with me for a minute. Of course, I'm sitting in my floor talking to you guys, right? My apartment's coming along. There's still a couple of things that I gotta get. Still haven't got them yet. I need to get a couple of dressers and a bed. And then after that, we'll be squared away. I just hate not having everything the way I want it, like in my bedroom, in the kids' room. But you know what? A woman can only do so much at a time. So I'm going to do that. And probably maybe next weekend when not this coming weekend, I'm off. But the next weekend, I'm going to see if I can pull like 2 overtime shifts. And that way I can, you know, get some extra money coming in. But this is really good. It's sour. And it's definitely one of those things that will wake you up. I don't know. I've been kind of down today. And I hate it. Like, life's like a roller coaster. And it's like, you're happy, you're sad, you're in between. And I don't know, I hate it. But today's a new day. We got to be thankful for what we got. And anyways, I was reading this morning after the kids went off to school. I try to read it when I can, but sometimes I get sidetracked. I just get down and out, and I'm like, I don't know. But I did get that Roku thing for my TV because like I'm doing like instant TV, like Insta-stream stuff. And so it connects, like I had to get that app and like it's through Comcast. So now we have a lot of like really good TVs, like shows, and we have like movies and stuff, so it's great. But yeah, I've just been, I don't know, I've kind of been down on myself here lately. And I'm normally not like this, and I normally don't share this with you guys because I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm not. Sometimes we are. Sometimes I am. But I was reading this, and it's crazy because, like, whenever I need to hear something and I pull this book out and I haven't read it in a while, then this, like, gets my attention. Like this one here, this one's talking about flexibility keeps you from breaking. And this one was talking about, it says if you pray and ask God for an oak tree, the Almighty might send you an acorn, because big things can come from small beginnings. God's answer may not look like your request. So when you get an acorn, but we're expecting a tree, don't throw the acorn away. Your tree is in the seed. God works through the agriculture principle of planting the seed and reaping a harvest. Your something small can become something mighty if you're a good steward of the seed. And then this here was just talking about how you can just like dust yourself off if the journey gets hard, and you know, just starting over fresh. And this is talking about how life is full of changes and stuff, and it says sometimes life does not always fit a certain order. People come and go in your life. One minute you have a job, and the next minute you've been laid off. One day everybody is doing fine, and the next someone in the family is diagnosed with a terminal illness. Life is full of change. A man can be on a great career path, salary, regular raises, promotions, and recognitions. He can be rising star until something happens. So it's change, and you have to adapt to it. I don't know, this was just drawing toward my heart's attention. Sometimes life can knock us down, and you know, the journey is hard that we live in, like traveling through like day by day life. And but then on the other hand, it's beautiful. Like, life's beautiful. And I don't know, we just got to keep on trucking and keep on believing and keep on asking and keep on praying and keep on receiving is all I know. I just don't know, guys. Don't know, but God knows, right? Like I said, I'm having one of those days. And I'm actually, after that meeting, I'm going to be meeting up with one of my YouTubers. And I'm excited about that. Like, I'm super excited about that. So we just got to keep on hanging on and holding on. I think a lot of my problem is me not having family. Like, the town I live in, none of my family live here. And it's hard. I mean, it's a really hard situation. And you learn to adapt to it, like I've learned to adapt to it. But then when these waves of emotion come in on your heart and your mind and soul, it's like, you know, why can't they be here? Why? And then I tell myself, you know, I'm a strong person. I know I'm a strong person, but sometimes the crap just gets hard. But I'll overcome it. I always have, and I always will. This is pretty good. I'm so ready for a stable, like, life. Like, you know, I want something just clear, going, and just steady. And it's like every time I get like close to that destination in life and it's like everything's going good, it's like you get on a freaking hold all over again and you get on this setback and it's not fun. But I am thankful that I've got a job and we've got this apartment and stuff like that. But it's just sometimes life can knock you down, and it's knocking me down today. I've got to learn how to just stop overthinking. I overthink stuff and I just think on stuff all the time. And a lot of times I take it after my grandma. I really do. And here I am, ranting to you guys about this. I normally don't do this, but I'm not going to come on here on my channel and, be all happy and giggly if that's not who I am that day. I just ain't going to do it. I always underline the stuff that draws my attention and stuff. And this one says it's difficult to continue moving in faith towards your destiny when life doesn't go the way you planned it. One of the hardest things for people to do is to trust and believe God when in transition you lose a loved one. The marriage you thought would last forever dies. It's devastating when you lose your job or lose a loved one. I've already read this once this morning and it never did strike me this way, but lose a loved one or experience betrayal by someone you considered a good friend. After the initial shock of loss, a typical human response after a disruptive experience is to restore a sense of order. We quickly try to restore or replace what was lost. An employed person takes the first job offered, whether or not it's a career fit. A widowed person quickly remarries, yet there are times when emptiness is needed so that God can be allowed to fill the void. God cannot fill a vessel that is already full. God uses empty vessels. Trust God to fill the void created when things don't go as planned. Human beings can find all kinds of ways to fill the void of loss, and many of them aren't good. Substance abuse, compulsive shopping, compulsive spending, excessive eating, sexual habits, and reckless choices are just a few of the unhealthy ways we can attempt to fill a void. God can use disorder to create a new order in your life. And I just love that, so I'll put a star by that. God can use disorder to create a new order in your life. Like the mother eagle that stirs her nest to bring discomfort to her brood, God sometimes stirs up our lives. Easy, guys. The shifts and setbacks and experience are not necessarily the work of your opposers. Sometimes a setback is a divine setup. Chaos on the outside actually may be God clearing out conditions, situations, or people that are in the way of your path to destiny. But it's hard to ride the wave when it seems like a storm will overtake you. It's hard to trust that God is in control of your circumstances, even during hard times. It's easy to see what God was doing in your life once you get to a place God intended. The difficulty lies in seeing by faith what God is doing, and you're on your way there. When you arrive at the place where God intended for you to be, you can say, okay, I see what was going on now. Nobody likes hard times, but it's the unpleasant experience that are often to build the character required for our destiny. Let go of your desire to control what you cannot know, change, or control. Let go of the past. Let go of your fear. Let go of your pain. The systems that worked for you in the past will not work for you in the place where God is leading you. When you learn not to define yourself by where you were, you learn not to call the transitions in your life change. Instead, they're called normal. And you are a full participant in the movements of your life. Your normal should be constantly collaborating yourself and letting go of who you were to embrace who are you becoming. Determine that you will remain open to where you are being led, and you're willing to take responsibility for the transitions that lead you to your destiny. So this book has really tugged and pulled at me every time I read it. And that's the thing. We have got to, you know, when you're going through hard times like this, we never realize how close we're to a breakthrough. Like, we think stuff's so chaotic and overwhelming, and like anxiety attacks and just nervousness and just chaotic bullcrap. Like, you think that that's how it's going to be forever, but if we really knew how close we were to like new beginnings and like new hope and new joy, we would not even sit and think on that crap. All that I know is where I'm going is going to be better, and however long it's going to take me to get there, is however long it's going to take. If I have to crawl there, I'll get there to the destination that God intends me to be. So, I don't know. I really need to learn to let all the past, the pain, the hurt, and just all of the crap that tries to fill up my spirit and just tries to weakens me and brings me down. I need to really learn to let it go, let God deal with it, let me empty all of me out so He can fill me up. That's what I need to do. And that's what He's doing. This is pretty good, guys. I'm sorry y'all had to go on that long spiel. But anyways, I love you guys, and y'all are like family to me, and I just felt like talking to you guys today, and these dogs are out here having them a good old time. Love you, Tootsie. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.